finna.
Oh yeah, just have them send the screenshot of like that profile again that I could just add it.
I'm doing it right now. Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
All right, I got it on mute right now for a second, chat, until he gets it right. But yeah, chat. Yeah, paperwork just got to be fucking lying, right? Because he didn't point nobody out. He didn't.
So I ain't never go to jail for that. He just wrote my when I got a ticket, he wrote it up in the report in that way. And then I was out on bond. I was on pretrial on a lead monitor. So the next day, the police they my damn pretrial officer said they violate my bond. The next day I go to jail. That's when I go to jail. So I already had by the time I go to jail, that's the second time I'm being interviewed. You know what I'm saying? So now when I go get interviewed type shit, huh? Yeah, no, I'm trying to get a shot. Wait, but it's like, so now as when I go in that bitch to get interviewed,
Yeah.
I like at that point I ain't know like DeAndre Wig was already going to jail and shit. He already had to went to jail for another case. You feel me? But through his people telling him his cousin and through his girlfriend text message, they already had kind of like word on like, okay, this situation, he don't did something because you feel me within the key script with his phone shit and being tapped. So me like the whole time they coming on the point of view as in they don't got word. Me and him got into it through a little incident, but it was just some little simple shit. So you feel me like as I'm getting interviewed, I'm basically on some shit like, bro, I know this nigga, man, bitch, bro. If you get any nigga online from Tally right now, bro, nigga gonna tell you, bro. Everybody in Tally, no Tally. Way before I start rapping, bitch, I've been having money. Everybody been knowing me. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, in my city, this shit ain't even no big situation. You know what I'm saying? Because, bitch, everybody know about this shit. So, like, as I'm getting interviewed, bro, my whole interview, this like my second time being interviewed. So now I'm just on some shit like, but y'all tripping, but like me and Brett had a situation, but that shit I know for a fact this man ain't killed my cousin. I don't know who killed this man. We giving him the whole runaround. That shit was a goose chase. Like my whole interview, bro. None of them was facts in that bill. Anybody who and no name was in that bill was charged on no case in no situation. You know what I'm saying? I basically got in the cracker and told them kind of fake names, fake everybody just to get myself out of the situation, bro. You feel me? Because like while I'm in the interview, I'm already got there. While I was on the way to jail, I already got hit with 2 new charges. You feel me? I'm out on bond for a pistol charge, all type of shit. So it's like they pressuring me the whole week, like while they coming out, like, oh yeah, you gonna liable to get hit with RICO charges with gang violence because we know your cousin got killed behind your incident with Mr. Wig. Woo, woo, woo. So shit, I'm legit shit. I was like shit, bitch. I ain't none of this shit can't go on shit because I ain't got nothing to do with it type shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, bro, even Wig can tell you, bro, that nigga even know I never told him in no way, no form or fashion, bro. I remain my thing. Even when they figured out when me and him got into the whole situation. But I told him we got into a situation, but I know for a fact that man ain't killed my cousin. And at that point, I really didn't know he killed my cousin. So how I'm gonna tell the police, oh, he killed my cousin shit, when at that point I really didn't nobody knew.
Oh, so
No, bro, this is
so they're accusing you of telling on this Wiggins guy.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're basically saying, listen, you were in and out of jail, and then this is your second interview. They're kind of trying to press you, trying to get something, and you're basically telling them, I don't know what's going on, or you're just making up shit just to try to get out of there. But nothing you're saying is actually telling because you're not telling you don't even know nothing to tell, but you're not telling anything.
That's what I'm trying to get a nigga to understand. Even if, man, I didn't even know he was in it. Goddamn listed as a suspect at that point. So how I'm be like, oh yeah, I know he killed my cousin shit. When I'm really telling a bitch, nah, I know he ain't got nothing to do with shit. That's 100% wholeheartedly. Shit, that nigga ain't got nothing to do with this shit. Cause at that point, I really ain't know. You feel me? So how I'm gonna tell the police, oh yeah, he the one, he got something to kill my cousin, bro. That's why the saying, you gotta think about it like, from a whole 40-something minute interview, they only put, oh, me and Mr. Wiggins got into an altercation. He supposedly threatened me with a gun, but I remain my same story as I remain my story so that he have no dealings with the fact that my cousin died, because everything I gave him in the interview was a runaround. The lady even sat right there and said it, like, y'all telling us this, y'all telling that. But shit, at that point, we really ain't know. It was just a runaround. shit, out of this whole situation, bro, I'm the only nigga that done went through the most through my cousin died by some shit. I ain't even had to do nothing. But I done did time behind this shit. A hundred different other things that I don't even want to speak on. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like you gotta think about it from another nigga perspective. Like, but
hold on, let me tell me if I'm getting this right, because I think I kind of understand. So you're saying you and an individual got into it before,
right?
Some other shit, like you don't even know what happened, but later on it don't even seem connected. Your cousin get killed. They're asking you about you getting into it with this dude because they're investigating that nigga for the murder of your cousin. You don't know, right? But, which, again, I'm not the expert here on what's telling and what's not. But if you say, yeah, we did get into an altercation, I don't think that's telling. I think telling would be you saying if he killed your cousin, which you're saying you never said that.
So, yeah, in an interview, I never said that.
Okay.
In an interview, I'm like, man, ain't no way, cause shit, I didn't know at that time. So how I'm be like, oh, a nigga killed how I'm snitch on a nigga killed my cousin when I never said a nigga killed my cousin? Cause at that point, I actually never knew a nigga killed my cousin. Like, it just be like, bro, it be so many different, like, niggas be want to blame me in. It be just so many niggas that don't know what the true definition of snitching and what ain't snitching, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just like, niggas do too much. Like, bro, I been going to jail since I was down there 12, but my rap sheet longer than all these niggas. Like, what the fuck I'm gonna tell on a nigga that I know I ain't going to jail for? This situation ain't even got nothing to do with me at all. They pushing up on me like, oh, we know you behind all this. We gonna get the damn district attorney, do you RICO charge, do you gang violence, cause you behind this whole situation. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, niggas, bro, in this shit, I just realized, like, niggas just, it's a lot of shit niggas be want to speak on, but niggas don't even know the how, bro. This whole time, bro, I really just been keeping my silence, cause, bro, I don't really be having to, like, this rap shit don't make me, you know what I'm saying? I ain't no rap nigga, bro. I been had money before the shit, so you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't seeking for a motherfucker to be like, oh, did you snitching out shit? I ain't gotta explain myself to these niggas shit. You niggas ain't gonna make me or break me. When the time I go pay my own bills, I ain't gonna ask another nigga, hey, bro, should I pay my bills today? Nah, so I ain't looking for no gratification from another nigga because I know where I'm standing at in this shit in my life. And on a whole nother different side of the story, shit. Honestly, this shit a touchy situation. This a nigga. Huh?
And by the way, like everything you're saying is right. I think it's kind of it's obviously a little ridiculous that we got to be talking about this online, but this doesn't, like, you have now strangers speaking on a very touchy situation, right? And it's gonna make you look a certain way.
Nigga don't know 100% don't know shit about.
So do you agree though? And I think we're in a time where it's a witch hunt for people are looking out for people who might have told, and